What's going on, people? Edstar here, back with a game week preview. Game week 16, going up against Bournemouth, New Year's Eve, 3 PM kickoff. And all I'm going to say is just two things, really. One, I want to see changes from that fucking bullshit against Fulham. And two, odds on Edouard must start this game. If he does not start this game, I think I'm actually going to lose my shit. And if he actually decides to play Will Zaha up front again, I swear I'm actually going to lose my shit, because how many times has that proved in the last two fixtures? We've lost both of them. He's played up front, he has had no contribution, and he's still going with the same fucking team. Well, he won't have to this time, because defensive reinforcements aren't going to be needed. Tompkins suspended, Mitchell suspended, but Mark Gahey is back for this game. So thank God for that. We'll have Mark Gahey and Anderson in the two central defending positions. So fuck for that. It might be a case of Jairo Riedewald might fill in at left back, or it might be back to Joel Ward at left back. I'd much prefer Jairo Riedewald at left back compared to Joel Ward. I just think Jairo Riedewald is a much better defender. Personally, that's just my opinion. As you can see, I'm still not very well, so I am trying not to go mad as I did yesterday. Thanks for all the support on that video, by the way. It took a lot for me to, get raging on a video, because I try not to, but there was no excuses for Fulham. That was just absolutely diabolical. That performance was just completely unacceptable, and we have to move on. We have to try and prepare ourselves to be much better. If I'm perfectly honest with you, I felt we were very, very poor. I don't know where to start with that performance, but we've got to move on from it. We've got to try and see if we can bounce back against Bournemouth. The last time we did play Bournemouth, it was the first fixture since COVID lockdown was, since we could play under COVID conditions, so no stadiums. It was the first game on the BBC, and I remember sitting there in my home watching it, and we won 2-0. I was very, very happy with that performance, but after that game, it was just a spiral of performance after bad performance after bad performance. We were quite lucky to stay up in the end, if I'm honest with you. They managed to pick up enough points at that point to stay up, but I don't really want to be thinking about that. I think we're better than that, personally. That's just my opinion. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, as you can see, I'm still not very well. So I will try and do a quick 1 to 11. It's not going to be a very long video, this, so I do apologise if it's a very short video again. But once I've got a new setup going, I probably will have that up by next week. I will start trying recording from my laptop. I've got the new microphone set up. I have got a new webcam coming very, very soon. So hopefully we can start filming videos very, very soon on the channel. So right now I'm just going to stick with the phone. So sorry if this is not a great video, but if you like it, you like it. If you don't, then you know where the unsubscribe button is. You don't have to watch the video. So let's get into my 1 to 11. Starting off in goal, Vicente Gaeta, straightforward decision. Left back will be a tough one. I think it'll either be Riedewald or Ward. I prefer Riedewald, because I just think he's better, personally, in my opinion. So I think that's a pretty straightforward choice. Two centre-backs will be Gahey and Anderson. Pretty straightforward choice. Gahey's back for this game, so I've got no reason to see why he shouldn't be starting this game. Next to him, I'm going to go with Nathaniel Klein. I thought he had a terrible game against Fulham, but I think this is an opportunity for him to rectify himself. This is against his former club as well, so hopefully he can, get back out there and prove to his critics, and especially me, after his performance against Fulham, hopefully he could, right his wrongs. Two centre mids for me, I think, will be Decore, and it's got to be Will Hughes who starts this game. It has to be Will Hughes. Will Hughes, I don't know what he has done to not start a game. I don't know what Vieira sees in him, personally. I feel he is very harshly treated at the club. So I think he has to start this game. It's as simple as that. The front three, I'm going to stick as what it is. I want to see Zaha on the left, Eze through the middle, and Elise on the right, bending in on his left foot. He really has got to work on his right foot, Elise. This really is a problem for me. Had a couple of good chances, but he took them on his right foot, and he doesn't have a right foot. So surely he has to be working on that in training. and I'm still not sure whether he's Premier League quality at the moment, to be honest with you. So hopefully he can prove me wrong. Hopefully he can prove me wrong in this game. And up top, Edouard must fucking start the game. If Edouard does not start this game, I'm going to be furious. Absolutely furious. He's got to change the tactics. It's not worked for the last 2 games. It's quite clearly, you can see, we need Edouard in the team. If we don't have Edouard in the team, it's very, very concerning. He causes problems in the defences, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I feel like he's a threat. Give him a chance and he will score goals. That's what I personally feel. I think Edouard needs to be in this team, and we need strengthening in January. Where do we begin in January? I think we need a new right back. I think we need a new centre midfielder to partner up with Decore, and I still feel we need a couple of defenders, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Tompkins isn't good enough. Richards, I don't think he's been given a fair chance, and I don't think he will be given a fair chance. I think he might go out on loan, so I hope not. I still think Richards deserves a chance. Yeah, I feel like we need a couple of defenders, personally. Defenders who I think are quite versatile is what I think we need. So, yeah, it's going to be a very interesting January transfer window. Hopefully we can make the right moves. Hopefully we can get a good result against Bournemouth tomorrow. I'm going to just go with a 2-1 win for Palace. Hopefully we can bounce back from that horrible result on Boxing Day. Horror show. And let's see if we can get the job done. This is going to be my final video of the year as well, guys, by the way. So thank you all so much for your comments, support, all the general things you do this year. Thanks for viewing my videos. I really, really appreciate it. Let's see if we can have a stronger 2023. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the new year. Happy New Year.